Can you believe that the president has COVID and his followers are still refusing to wear masks? Go figure. Hey guys, welcome back to another Tehraney's Table. Come on in, have a seat. It is fall, so I am calling all the basics. It's your favorite season, fall. It's also an election year, so I hope you guys are registered to vote. We've got less than 30 days to go, and it is going to be something to behold. Got my ballot in the mail a couple days ago. I filled it out. I read the instructions a ton of times because I wanted to make sure I was doing it right, and then I dropped it off myself in the mailbox. I want to make sure it's counted. I want to make sure your vote is counted, so make sure that you guys are getting out to the polls this fall. I've got to get this place under control. The world's on fire still. New York is going to close some zip codes back up. The president has COVID-19. His followers are still not wearing masks. Like, what is really happening? We lost RBG, and when we lost her, they tried to hurry up and appoint somebody else and ended up spreading COVID. So we'll see how that goes. Fall is one of the funnest seasons of the year next to summer, which is my personal favorite. But my beautiful fiance loves fall. And so this weekend we took a trip out to Waters Orchard in Maryland, and we of course got apples. They had none for picking because they had a terrible season with weather or something or the other. So we got some apples that were already pre-picked. And I also got a ton of amazing produce. Really fresh and really big produce. We are going to take this fun stuff and we're going to make our first fall dinner meal. And you know what happens in fall?
Finally, sweater weather. Sweater weather. About time. It's about time. Sweater weather. Finally, sweater weather. Sweater weather.
The Crockpot comes out. So my Crockpot's out today. We're gonna make an apple cinnamon pork loin. And then for our side, we're gonna do with these wonderful vegetables, we're gonna make a ratatouille. So let's get started. Yeah. Speaking of, this is one of my favorite t-shirts, and it's a design that I created, which will be available soon, so keep an eye out for that. Let's wash our hands because COVID is still running rampant. The president has it, and so do a bunch of his J-harkies, so let's get clean. Okay guys, the first part of this recipe is super simple. You're gonna throw your pork loin into your crock pot and make some slits that are 1 inch apart. I find it easiest to use my kitchen shear, so just go through and cut a nice little slit in there, and we'll do on every inch of the entire pork loin. Done, and then after that, once your apple is nice and sliced, I did these like 1/2 inch, 1/8 of an inch thick. We're gonna take them and slide them right into these little crevices that we made in our pork loin. And this is gonna allow them to flavor our meat nicely. And it's gonna be really pretty. And pretty tasty. Fill this with as many slices as you can. Okay guys, after you make your slits in your pork loin, you're gonna fill all of the slits with your sliced apples. And this recipe is like super simple. You need apples, you need an onion that we're gonna slice up, you need a tablespoon of cinnamon, and you need about 2 tablespoons of honey. And I like to throw in 3 cloves of garlic to give some more aromatic flavor to our pork. So here we go. Give your garlic a fine chop and then sprinkle these guys in here. It's gonna give some nice flavor to our pork. And next we're gonna dump in our onions that we sliced. These are all gonna cook down, give some nice flavor to our pork as well. Stick these around the sides. Okay. I'm gonna get them beside the pork because we want the other ingredients to, pull an apple out. We want the ingredients to be able to get to the pork when we pour them on. Next, we're gonna drizzle a couple tablespoons of honey over everything in our crock pot. And then we are going to sprinkle a tablespoon of cinnamon. Make sure you spread it out nicely around your crock pot. And then we're gonna add some salt. And then guess what? You're gonna take the lid and put it on the crock pot, set it for 3 hours, and walk away. Easy, right? Let's preheat our oven to 375. Next, we're gonna put 3 smashed cloves of garlic in a small pan with 5 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm gonna eyeball it. That's about 5, and we're gonna turn this on medium to low heat and let it cook for 1 minute. Over here, I've got all of my vegetables sliced, kind of thicker for the zucchini and the eggplants, and we are going to wait until that oil gets done. Then we're gonna put our tomato sauce in the pan. All right, first we're gonna take some of this olive oil with the smashed garlic in it, and we're gonna spread about 2 tablespoons of that on the bottom of the pan. Try not to get the garlic in there. You can also steep some oregano in here if you're feeling fun. It's okay if a couple pieces make it into the pan. Spread this out, and then we're gonna put a layer of tomato sauce. And the next step is just as simple as lining up all of your vegetables in here in a decorative fashion over and over again until everything is in the pan. So I'm gonna do that because I can't do that and hold my phone too bad. And there you have it. My ratatouille is all packed nice and tight into my baking dish. And I'm about to go back and brush the top with some more sauce and some more oil and sprinkle it with some thyme and some salt and pepper, and then we're gonna throw it in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes. Thyme is really gonna set off the flavor. So I'm just gonna take a couple of sprigs of this and pull the leaves off and kind of drop them on top like so. This is going in the oven for 25 minutes with the baking sheet on the bottom. So two pans. Bye. See? Amazing in here. This is so ready to eat. I can't wait to dig in. The pork loin. Oh! I want you to know that this is my first time pulling the top off the pot since I put it in here. It smells so great. Will's on his way home and we're gonna eat soon. All right guys, it's dinner time. I'm going to chop this up on the diagonal so that we get some apples and onions in every bite. Put this on the heat. Oh, it smells so good. Can't even take it. And then we need a little ratatouille, which came out perfect. Good serving of this. And if you want, you can put some of this juice on there. I mean, I can't with the spatula, but you get where I'm going with it. And dinner is ready. It's time to eat. I'm hungry. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys next time.